1502 games, thank you boys. Seahorse G donut says, Sup forsen, here's an interesting video about how little a failed Steam game makes. I know how much it makes. Whatever I buy it for. So I'm the only one who doesn't fucking refund.
I'm Paralyzed 1 year ago, and last month...
This guy is Swedish as fuck, dude. Or maybe Norwegian. Hang on.
I started working on Paralyzed 1 year ago, and last month
Swedish
I published it on Steam. In this video I'm gonna be going over how much time and money I spent on the game, what I did to advertise it, and finally how much money I made from it in this last month. The game is a precision platformer, a pretty difficult one, and the gimmick is that you can't move, you're quote-unquote paralyzed. You have to match the color of the enemies to make the enemies jump over you instead of you jumping over them. I started working on Paralyzed in January last year, and I'm pretty happy with finishing it and publishing it on Steam, which was my initial goal. At launch I had spent about 220 hours on the game, so you can see that this was not a full
220 hours. Oh, 20-hour marketing. That doesn't count? Or
time project. I'm also studying, so this was just something I wanted to do. In the beginning, most of the time went into coding and art, but towards the end I had to spend more time on the level design and publishing. If I could change something in this graph, it would definitely be testing. I think most developers would say that. I'm still working on the game, so this number will just continue to grow as long as I make updates to it. I also had to spend some money to make...
We need a forsen and a -10 emote so we can pay homage for all the pepe pains we endured and all the wasted money we spent during the Minecraft era forsen.
forsen line and -10 emote. -10, how would that look like? We already have that emote, -10. What? Is that an emote? I haven't refreshed. Hang on. No, it's people just typing -10. I guess I
spent $100 on the Steam fee, which you have to spend for every game you publish.
Steam fee is $100, dude. Alright. Music, art, font.
On Steam. I spent $82 on music, which I think is the best investment I made, because the music is pretty good and it was very cheap compared to the art, which was kinda expensive compared to what I got for it, and the font, which is this font you see here, which is yeah, just
this font? What do you mean? This is just a fucking Microsoft Word font. What? What? I don't understand what it means. What? Isn't this just like the most standard shit ever? Sorry, I'm scratching it with my beard or something. I don't know. Or am I? I can hear something scratching. Maybe it's my headset. -109.
I'm not really sure if I had to spend money on a font, but I thought, why not? I can use it in other projects I make as well. This comes to a total of $416, and my goal, other than to publish the game, was to get 100 downloads, which would almost amount to $400 since the game costs $4. So I knew going in that 100 downloads would probably be pretty hard to get, so I had to do something to get those downloads. Wishlist is something that I think most game developers would say is very important when it comes to publishing games on Steam, and to get these I had to use something other than my Twitter account, which basically had an inexistent follower count, and my YouTube account is not really geared towards game development, so I chose to use Reddit, since you don't really need to have a following there to get views and traction. Before launch I actually had a lot of posts that got some traction. This together with Facebook posts I made to my friends, I managed to get 116 wishlists before the game launched. So let's get to the good stuff. I've divided this into launch day, first week and first month, and I have here impressions, which are when you see the game anywhere on the store page in Steam. Page visits, which are every time someone clicks on either a link outside of Steam or inside of Steam that takes you to the store page. Wish lists, sales and revenue, which is gross revenue, so before Steam takes its cut and before taxes and that kind of stuff. So on launch day I got 25,000 impressions, 1.6k.
Wait, what was impressions again? Was it just people who saw the game but didn't visit the page? Yeah, okay.
12 wishlists. This amounted to a whopping total of 8 sales. So you can imagine that I was pretty disappointed with this, and
out of 1,600 page visits, 8 sales. Alright.
it didn't help that Steam somehow messed up when I was about to publish the game. I was supposed to publish it on the 17th of December, but something happened, so I couldn't publish it until the 18th. So I already had some problems with the game, and then I only sold 8 copies the first day, so I was pretty bummed out. So you can imagine that I was pretty bummed out about this, but I decided to make some Reddit posts about the launch, and still say that I was happy.
What I saw in chat randomly.
When you say it when you shine a positive light on the thing you're writing, more people will upvote.
Didn't recognize the name,
yeah,
so
that's just how Reddit works. So after a week, I had
But I don't watch Twitch anymore, so I don't know.
160,000 impressions. I mean, it sounds insane, but actually it's not really that insane because...
Wait, first week... So that's pretty consistent. All of these numbers are very, very consistent, right? So this should be like 25 sales or whatever.
Only about 0.5% of people who see the game in the store somewhere clicks on it. 31 sales and $126 of revenue, which is about a third of the way to my goal. So I was pretty optimistic that I would reach my goal. I didn't really set a time when I...
But what about the refunds?
I want to reach it at least within a year. After about 3 weeks, I had gotten 10 reviews on the game on Steam. And this means that Steam will push it. I didn't know this, but this means that Steam will push it to people's discovery queue. The discovery queue is something in Steam where Steam recommends you a bunch of titles, and you can scroll.
When they appear on the popular, like new and popular thingy on Steam, what are the criteria of that? Because that's also like review, like positively review based. But I don't think it must be more than 10, I think.
Through them. So this helped me get
popular is for sales. Maybe it's sales related.
Visits, which you can see here after the first month.
But it also has good reviews.
6,000. It's almost it's 10% of the impressions. And this also
260,000, 26,000 page visits the first month. Dude, this is actually very consistent. Like, I would think that it would spike way more, right? Like in the start, but it's fairly consistent.
Also helped me get a lot more wish lists, but it didn't really convert to sales. I only have 37 sales.
Okay, never mind.
Of this video, but I think a lot of people are waiting for either a discount or maybe an update. I still have 220 wish lists that are not cashed in, so
Copium.
to speak. So
I think people are waiting for an update or a sale. That's a
I'm
real
pretty
copium,
optimistic that
dude.
I'll get 100 sales eventually. I'm working on an update right now, so when that is out, I'm gonna put it on sale as well, and hopefully make some sales from that. During the first month, I made additional Reddit posts about the launch, and I even posted to gaming where you can only have 10% self posts on your account, and I made sure to make a lot of other posts to Reddit to only have 10%, but it didn't get the traction I wanted.
Oh shit, we smart. Make a lot of uninteresting posts so you can self-promote more.
These are the subreddits that I posted the most to. I'm very thankful for all of these communities. They helped me get these 37 sales, even though it doesn't sound like much. It's always fun to read comments.
I mean, if it's his first game,
about how people
I think it's good.
and,
I think it's good, honestly.
suggestions and other things like that. So
If it's the first game he published, I mean,
subreddits, I really appreciate it.
a lot of people who publish. I mean, I played it all, dude. I played.
So if you want to hear more about the game, or if you just want to watch funny skits, I do skits sometimes. Make sure to subscribe. If you want to buy the game, you can find the link to it down in the description. I would appreciate each and every one of you. It means a lot to me.
Oh, but he's actually a genius because he posted it in my fucking stream, and now I get super promotion, like 100 times the fucking Reddit posts. We were laughing at him, but he's fucking smart as fuck, dude. Look at this idiot. 2-hour intros, self promo. $3, nice. But honestly, it was interesting. I feel like the economical side of Steam for these in small not self-made like just one-man devs and indie games, how much they earn and shit. I forget what Steam takes nowadays. 100% flat and what else? 25%, 30%. Alright, so they take 30% of the sales. Which I feel like 30% is a lot. What does Apple take from their App Store? Does anyone know? The whole Fortnite shenanigans, 30% too. Oh, it's the same. Damn, I do feel like it's fucking expensive, dude. Like 30%, come on, dude. It's both 30%. Epic Games takes only 12%. Yeah, they're trying to break into the market, so that's a common strategy, right? To get some exclusive ones on their side. I think they only take 12% if they are exclusive, right? If the game doesn't, if you don't double post it on both Steam and Epic, then you get 12%. I think so. But if you do it on both, then you're gonna have a bigger fee, I think. You can't? What do you mean you can't? It's 12% if you made it with Unreal Engine. Oh, it's only if you made it with Unreal Engine. Right. You don't have to pay the fee, Unreal Engine fee either, maybe.